Sup, apprentice? See you tomorrow. It's got a flight at like 10:25, and that's going to be around the same time as house inspection that we have. So this week we've just been trying to get the house sorted. The last house inspection was like a month ago, but there's new owners that have taken over this spot, so that sucks. We've got to get it maintained again, but it's not. I guess it's not too troublesome because it's just like, just wipe some dust off the fan. It's not too bad because it's still in pretty good nick, but it's just arduous getting everything sorted there. And yeah, that's what's been occupying the majority of this week. I should have recommenced my studies, but it's been a slow week. I just got to take every journal article this trimester. So I think this will be one of the last videos before I just knuckle down and try and get my education sorted. Yeah, I might just have to watch the Broncos game as opposed to like the Queensland games. Definitely watching the Origin though. But yeah, a few things that I need to sort and stay on top of. Okay, last time I heard from a Magic Round, let's see, I got the Cowboys getting it over the Roosters, but then I got like the Bronx wrong, that's obvious. And yeah, I ended up going the Dragons, so I got 4 out of 8. And I really do like what the Dragons are showing. I'm keen to see how they go against the Wars. Just a quick preview. I've picked Dragons. Yeah, but I think it's Cogger we're going to on Saturday night. So I'll wear my Broncos jersey and be like, up the Dragons! And yeah, not much to say about that. They're dudded by that tall possession. But then, yeah, who knows what could happen. But then when you getting dudded by these really rough calls, it's really a difficult mountain to climb as it is when you're trying to take the Penny Panthers on. And yeah, what can you do? The Bronx, again, the Warriors were just awesome. Like the Broncos are just playing awesome teams that are in form. Last week, 2 weeks prior was the Eagles, and now the Wars, and they got mad depth. You see Boyd go down, unfortunately, and then they slotted into Murray Martin, and now he's just right where they left off. So the system's in there. Again, it's that Webster pack that is like exciting to watch. Ford got dudded, overlooked for Origin. I'm not going to get into that. And yeah, the Blues are favourite again, and people are surprised. Why? I know that we're the reigning champs, the current title holders, but it's Cleary and Moses at the halves. You know what I mean? That's a pretty lethal combo. That's why they're like $1.55 and Queensland at $2.50. Why are they surprised? But that's okay. Underdog status. I guess we're just gonna have to ride it out. Curious to see how Walker goes. He wasn't my first choice, but yeah, I could see why they say similar to Langer, but I don't really see it myself. He's got a grubber and a chip kick, and he can go off the cuff, but yeah, I just see, maybe this is just a bit revisionist of me, but I just recall Langer having this mad like dummy and go, or just like a short ball. So no Reese, that's another big one, but you can understand why. The cheekbone's an issue. Yeah, you don't want any vulnerabilities, especially in that position. And Kalen's been killing it for the Knights. So yeah, super keen to watch that game on Wednesday. So the card summit that we'll be heading to, I'm hearing that Haas is going to be there. Hopefully, get a photo. And Blue Eye's going to be a guest speaker, or I don't know if he's a speaker or if he's like got a booth where you can go up and meet him for a couple bucks. But yeah, it'd be cool to touch base with them. And yeah, you got to take me some of the meaderies, man. That Thai spot in Sydney, can't wait. Craving it. And then my sister's saying I should try a Spanish kebab, but I don't know. Up to you. But yeah. And to preview this round, I've gone Dragons over the wires. Don't know why, but I don't know. I'm gonna be on top of that hill with you and just screaming it out. We got Titans and Seagulls. I'm gonna go Titans, and I reckon a play to watch is that Zane Harrison. He's got this play style that's kind of similar to Ezra, but then it's I don't know. It's this delayed pass that he's got. It reminds me of Thurston. Who knows what he could be, but like from the snippets that we've seen over the last couple of games, not so much last week because the Knights were just the second half they just rolling downhill and just took over. Yeah, that's a spine that's fledgling for the Titans. So yeah, excited by that. And is there any other games I'm keen to see? I think Herbie's a massive loss for tonight's game, so I'm going Raiders by like 6-7 points. I'm not trying to do that, kids. Big set? Nah, it's not my style. I could see a drop kick in there just to, in the last 10 because it's going to be tight. And then, just a late, not consolation try, but just to put the result, just to put it beyond, So, also, I've got this package just today. So let's see what we have here. I think I know, but and then actually I gotta grab a couple packs of food to do that because I was super keen to get this open. So we got this. Don't worry, it's not drugs. And we're back. Yeah, just watch it at like 1.75 speed just to speed it up and save yourself some time because there's a lot of jibber jabber. I should probably script it out so that I know what I'm saying, but just boys catching up. Let's see, anything else going on throughout the week for me? Not really. Alright, keen to show you this, man. This is mean. I didn't get my fairy card from the other box break sent through yet, but yeah, that's gonna be worth a pretty penny, and I'll definitely sell it. Oh, it'd be cool to have as a memento for future generations to admire. But yeah, it's a gold triumph. I think there's only been 80 that's been produced, and it's a Cleary one, so there's a Cleary tack on it, just like a Walsh tack, which is like another ×2 on top. And I've seen the other gold triumphs go for, I don't know, like $80, $100. So yeah, I could even look at ripping people off and making it 300. But am I that kind of guy? I might be. I don't know yet. I haven't been tested. You never know until you're tested. There's a lot of packaging, but that's what you want. You want it to be secure. So I appreciate the love, care that they have put into sending it through. All right, let's see. The great unraveling. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Oof. That's a nice dense amount. There's a lot of gold luminous and whatnot. But let me just try and show you the major cards in here. Hopefully I didn't cut a card. No, I didn't. Let's see. And then a little bit more tape to remove, and then I'll just place it there, I guess. And then other side now. And who do we have here? So in there you got Ezra. I don't know if they just shoved it into one top of it. Ezra, Billy, and yeah, bro. All right, let's see. They've done the same here. They've got a Mercury Sterling Reese's Places, and I'll sort that later. This is a 63 of 95, very nice. Probably like $40 for the Mercury Sterling, so I can make it like 120 because the Walsh Tax. Jesse Arthurs, this one's 139 of 85, 185, that's the etched. Corey Pikes, 163, 185, very cool. Now we got Billy, so keen for when he comes back. He's starting at 6 and I'm bringing Ezra off the bench. And if we're gonna have any chance of defending the title. 46, 110, very cool. 16 and 140, Ezra. And then, let's see, they've just thrown in some padding, I guess, for the other cards in between, like the gold die cuts and luminous. So let's see, Raiders checklist and Isaac Liu. And then we've got, cool. Throw these in my Broncos lunchbox that wifey got me from a Gold Coast op shop. It's 488 to 785, that's me. And then we got Reno, Xavier Willison, Ezra Mam, and Jesse Arthurs in the gold die cut. 139, 250, 38, 250, 178, and 20 of 250. Oh, sorry. In Gimmets, 233, 250. Last but not least, bruh. Triumph Black Sig Broncos. I believe it's a Haas. They didn't have, I read in someone's comments when they're posed a question as to why was Broncos and not Haas straight away identified, and they were saying that it wasn't agreed upon who it would be, so it could have been Haas or Walsh or even Stags. And so yeah, I've seen people with Haas signing the Black Triumph Signature Redemption. This is number 48 of 50. Oh, the second last from production. Was it third last? 48 for 950. Yeah, third last maybe. But yeah. So I'm gonna send this through and redeem it, and then see how we go. I've seen online on eBay go for like 800. I think I'm just gonna hold it. It's priceless, man. But 800 bucks is 800 bucks. It was priceless. Now I just need to find the Black Triumph Walshy with the one he's doing the backflip, and then that completes my Black Triumph range, and I'll stop there. So I'm gonna have to sell a bunch of cards at the Trading Card Summit. I have to take some photos of them tonight, and we'll just carry on from there. So let me open up these ones. First one is the retail one, and it's on in the comments. I got a comment. Said, what's the difference between the retail and the servo ones? And there is no difference. I just mucked it up. So retail, you could buy these from the servo, or where else can you buy it from? Servo, Rebel, and then these ones, the hobby packs are from the hobby boxes, and these are like $250 when they first came out, whereas these ones were like $140, I'm not trying to $145, and now I've seen on eBay people trying to hog them for like $350. So it's crazy. Oh, that's like as of what's today, May the 20 something. Yeah, Thursday, May 20 something. Look on the calendar because I'm curious. First name. All right, let's see if we get anything special. Billy King. Lucas, he would have been a great selection for Origin. I think he's like 20th man. Ethan Strange, I think he's also in the New South Wales squad, so he could feature. Him and Ezra, they got a very nuanced role. It could be like for the game breaking. I know they're not known for their defense, but their attack is just second to none. Then we got Connor Watson, who's going to PNG. That's a great addition to the PNG squad. The Groot, I get him a few times. I still don't know too much about him. I'm keen to see how the Titans go with him at this. I think he's in the center spot, or he's either replacing Jojo or Sami Zell, and then whoever the center was went to. I don't know. I should look at it again, but I hear he's fast. Moses Sully, I think he's missing, so it's gonna be Val and Sua. Jaden Sua. And now let's see, we got Melo, who's representing the Warriors this year, I think. Harry, oh, he's gonna carve up. I wouldn't be surprised if he's man of the series if Queensland were to get up. You'd think that'll be Cleary for the Blues, and Kira did kill. I still think Haas can do it. If he gets a couple games under his belt, that's how much of an impact he can have. If you see them struggle in that forward pack, is like, you just question it. He's just set and forget, isn't he? So when he's not there, it's noticeable. Okay, let's see. Kinney, he's got mad footwork. I like that spin he does. Maxi King, always got an offload. Ethan Strange. Bradman Best, yeah, he every time he puts on a blue jersey, he carves up. Blake Brayley, curious to see how they use him. If when they decide to put him in, if they want to. It's gonna be intriguing how they do their 6-man bench. Quincy Dodd, I don't think I've got her. Cool, I'll just put her in the folder. And then, looks like there's a couple special ones. Let's see if I can do a late reveal. Isabel Kelly 95725. Okay, let's say right on. It's the standard, and the last one we have here. Oh wow, I can King Tongia. That's also 95. So a couple of 95s in there. It's like, wow. Okay. So I'm curious to see if he gets the feature, but again, the highlights in regards to all the videos that I've ever produced is this one. So if I were to make another video, because I'm going to be really busy studying, I'll show you the Sig Redemption card that I get back from Select. That's it, bruv. I guess I'll, unless there's anything else, no. See you tomorrow for the weekend. Later.